All right, hi everybody. My name is Kevin. For my project, I decided to do a file manager app. The main feature of this app is it allows the user to organize and manage files and folders that are stored on the device. With files, it allows the user to delete, rename them, and copy and paste them in different locations. With folders, it allows them to create folders, rename them, and delete them, as well as like modify the contents in those folders using the features I described previously. An additional feature is that it'll help the user identify what type of file each file is just at a glance based on the icon that's associated with the file. For low-level functionalities, I use different APIs for different functions, like for input output operations with files. I use like the Java input output API. I use the file input stream, file output stream, as well as other things. For permissions, to give permissions like do the input output operations and manipulation, stuff like that. I use the activity manager API and package manager API and other things as well. With the environment, I use the environment class to get the storage location and to provide access to environment related info. For the user interface, I use activity manager API as well as just general UI framework things built in with Android Studio. For screenshots real fast, we have asking for permissions when you first boot up the app, just the main like root directory, just the downloads folder with one file and the downloads folder populated with a bunch of info. So next, let's do the demo part. All right, so for the sake of time, I've already booted up the app for the first time and it's accepted permissions. So let's populate this download folder with a bunch of data. Let's refresh it so we can see everything. All right, so we have all our files here. Let's create a folder. Let's create it. I don't know. Let's just create pictures. We create it, and let's say we want to move this screenshot into pictures. So let's copy it. Let's go to pictures, and let's hit paste. There we go. And we have that. Let's go back. Now let's, you know what? Let's say we don't like the name pictures very much. Let's rename this folder. Let's rename it to images 2. So we've renamed it now. And now let's say we don't even want this at all and nothing inside of it. So let's just delete it. We have 2 of the same PowerPoints. We don't need that. So let's just delete that. And let's just rename this one to software engineering PowerPoint. So we've deleted a file, renamed a file, copy pasted a file. We've created a folder, renamed a folder, and deleted a folder. The last little bit of extra functionality, you can tell almost at a glance what kind of file it is just based on the little icon. Like this is a Android file, this is a picture, this is a song, audio file. There's other directories we can go into. Just one last thing. Let's copy the screenshot. Let's move it into pictures, paste, and there we go. It's in pictures. There we go. That's basically it. Turn off the recording.